We have match 2 between Zeke, or Zeki, I think correctly pronounced Zeke, whereas I like to pronounce it Zeki, versus Mussolini, reverse factions this time. So Mussolini's going Egypt, and Zeke from the HOS clan is going Numidia. Fairly significant faction advantage here with the reverse factions to make it a little fairer. Looks like he's got Desert Cav here instead of Chariots, which may backfire or be effective depending on how he uses it. He can use those to take out archers as well because they'll have a bit of a speed advantage. Plus they're a little bit armor piercing. Gold for those. Pharaoh's guard, gold. Normal archers, gold, and he's got his 2 Pharaoh's bowmen in the front, gold attack. Nile Cav, gold. I think he was expecting a counter chariot force for Numidia, so he decided to surprise him a bit. Gold, 2 XP I think. Gold, 1 XP for the Numidian Jav Cav. Looks like he's got 6 Legionnaires, gold, Camel Riders, which will be quite effective against the light Desert Cav. Still have to watch the armor piercing attack. Gold for the normal archers. So he's only got 6 of those, and he's got a fair bit of Camel Rider spam here, gold, and he's housing his general in that light cav unit. Hopefully he can evacuate that in time, should the battle not turn in his favour. These might be effective if he charges in wedge and gets a clean charge on the Camel Riders. Probably be able to kill off a fair few on the charge. Those Legionnaire Pilo will probably make things difficult for the Pharaoh infantry. Similarly, because of the numbers and the Pilo. 2 extra units to engage. You may even shoot up the light cav with the Pharaoh's bowman just because he's got 2 extra. Especially since they've got the range. Trying to play cautious here with the heavy cav versus the light Numidian cav. He's got those in loose so they don't take javelin casualties. He's trying not to let those cav get close. He's got to watch with his back exposed to arrow fire there. Wants to prevent those from taking out archer numbers on the Egypt side. Skirmishing back, he's got to watch he doesn't take too many archer casualties here with the back turned. So you can see he's taking a significant amount there. I think that was a peeler throw as well then. I think he's trying to work out here whether his Desert Cav will beat the Camel Riders 1-for-1. It's probably not something that's been very well tested, considering the matchup's not that common and the units aren't that common. Six Flags versus Six Flags. Didn't quite get a peeler shot there. Don't know how far those cav are going to move there, so I'll just move this back. I think he went there for a strike on the archers. He's getting the upper hand over Numidia here with the 2 Pharaoh's bowmen. They're going to tussle pretty intensely over here, I think. It's really testing their micro ability here, having to micro 2 forces. He's probably put those in skirmish though, so he doesn't have to worry too much about them. Seeing if he can rout that depleted unit with flaming arrows. Didn't quite get there, but we threw it in time. Now he's going for a shot there to see if he can kill any unit, basically. If he turns it to flaming, no matter what he hits, he's going to inflict something. And plus I think he's trying to rout them, lower the morale, because he's got the approaching infantry, which is going to be scaring Egypt a bit with the numbers. Pila on Archer there. That's okay for Egypt. Wasted Pila ammunition. Taking arrow fire or javelin fire, that Nile Cav. Looks like it's pretty under strength here. Not sure if Numidia is getting the upper hand with the Archer battery here. I think he might just... or equal. That's because he was skirmishing back and taking fire. Plus he may have taken some cav and infantry casualties. Put that in wedge for a severe flank attack once they engage. Probably follow up with these light cav to support this unit if it gets engaged by the camels. He's trying to time it perfectly here so he can do something, because I think he's in a vulnerable position with the archer advantage on Numidia's side. He's routed it and he'll probably be able to withdraw it there. The pikes should be able to cause some damage for the camels if they engage, so he's decided to call it off. I think those archers are shooting up cavalry now, maybe. Archer advantage looks pushed in favour of Numidia. Concerned about those Pila. Doesn't want to lose his pike numbers, otherwise he's concerned that the camels and the infantry combined is going to rout his light cav Egyptian army pretty quickly. Don't think he's too worried about wasting his Pila on those archers, because I think it's going to give him the archer advantage more. Maybe that's the logic behind leaving fire at will on. Just got to watch the speed. It might create a problem when he tries to engage with those camel riders if they don't get to the fight in time. probably get that archer and withdraw in time. So Zeke's not too worried about trying to get that unit. He's not going to catch it. But all he can do is maybe flame it with the other archers. He's going to push that right through. I'm not sure if he noticed that unit. He may have been facing the opposite direction, but that helped out the Egypt cause a lot, especially if he managed to rout those 3 there. He only managed to get 1. Taking archer fire, the Desert Cavalry. He's timed it there, so he was distracting on that flank, then timed it. If he can withdraw here, I guess that was a cost-effective attack. He only lost 3 cavalry soldiers then. Not sure how much he inflicted. Looks like he inflicted about 6. Plus he disrupted the formation so they didn't have a chance to throw Peeler. He's still on the retreat here from the Camel Riders, which he's worried about. Plus he's got 1 Numidian cav lurking behind the Egyptian line. Routed his Nile cav here. Desert cav probably too far away from the action. Probably going to pawn that Camel Rider unit.
The warlord of the enemy army. You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
He's got to hit those Camel Riders quickly before this one engages, and he can probably block with that pike if he can micro quick enough. That's the good thing about Desert Cav. They have a quick rate of killing because of the armor piercing. They pretty much pawn anything on the charge, kill it off quickly. Less mucking around. No more cavalry to protect Numidian archers here, so I think that's Egypt's game. Just gotta watch he doesn't lose his Desert Cav here. He let them engage heavy infantry, got killed off. Probably needs to keep the pressure on those routing units here as well so they don't return. I think that charge will tip the balance here, definitely. So that's 1-1 for Zeke and Mussolini, reversed factions. Good game.